Hello everybody, I am Lucas from LoukasArts, and today we are continuing our little redstone video from where I left off last time. So if you didn't see my last video, you should definitely check that out, and you should definitely check out the other video that I left in the description, because they are the pre-videos to this one. So they are the videos that lead directly onto this one, so you definitely should check those out before watching this, or you can just watch this and then watch those later, whatever you choose. So today, in this video, we will be looking at my armor abilities again, based on the video game Halo Reach. I'm sure you've heard of it, at least. And today we are looking at the drop shield, very cool, very snazzy, and active camouflage. So today we will go and check out how these work and what they do. So here I have a nice little tester armor, I guess, to show you how the drop shield works. Now I'm actually going to make this a little bit higher, like so. Oh, there we go. And this should be a good distance to drop off of, because I'm going to go into survival and take the slightest bit of damage. So I go /game mode S. Here I am in survival mode now. Going to climb up here. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. So now, ow. So as you can see, I've taken a little bit of damage, but I can go ahead and activate my drop shield here, and bang, I'm healed up to full straight away. Ooh, that's a little bit dangerous, but there we go, that's cleared away. So that was just a little sneak peek of the drop shield there. So what this will do is it will protect you from any outside invaders. If they're shooting at you, their arrows will be blocked by the glass. Now they can break through this glass, just like they could in the Halo Reach game. They could actually walk through the shield. However, it would keep you clear of long range fire and heal you up whenever you needed to. So they can break through it. However, you will be able to see them doing that. And of course, you'll be able to fend them off yourself. I mean, you did just get healed right to full health. Yes, that was that. We will now move on to our active camouflage. I will actually go back into creative mode now because it's more fun. So now we will go active camouflage. Active camouflage. I seem to have turned off the active camouflage command. If you don't mind me, yes I have. Fix that. Now this active camouflage command could actually be really well compact, but it's still in a small boxish area. So if I just activate it here, bang! As you can see, I'm invisible. Particle effects fly around me a little bit, and bang! I pop up again. So how this works? Well, not how it works, but what happens here is basically it's giving you the invisibility. It's giving you a couple of smoke effects so that people will know where you are when you start off your invisibility, and if you are walking around when these smoke effects appear, they will know where you are for a short amount of time. I've just dropped down here so I can show it in a bit of a more open world. So they will know where you are for a very short amount of time at the start. However, then you will completely lose those and be completely invisible, and then you'll reappear. So this could have plenty of practical use. So some of those uses would be, say, creeping around corners and things like that, trying to avoid the enemy. So we got stealth skills here. We are invisible. We can go up and grab stuff around the chest. Obviously we're visible now, but let's say we had a bit of a wall here, and here, so pretty cool. We don't want to just walk out here and let us see everything. No, we go active camouflage. We just walk around here, we grab what we want, and we can go back. If you can do that very quickly, that is. So what does this do again? Nothing. Anyway, so now we'll show you guys how this is all done. Let's go inside. So we will start off actually with the drop shield, which is a little bit further down. I think this might be the drop shield. No, I think this is the active camouflage. Ignore the lava. Let me just do that. There we go. Anyway, so ooh, go away you. There we go, that's perfect. So here we are. Now we have another. Okay, so here we are at the drop shield. So this is how it will work. Now we're going to turn this off and we're going to look in this command. So this is testing for @p with selected item slot 0. Inventory slot 0b, tag, display, name, drop shield. Now that may be a little bit of a mumbo jumbo to you, but basically it is testing for your selected item slot to be 0. Now that is actually slot 1 in your hotbar over here. Just bear that in mind. You just have to trust me on that. And also it says inventory slot 0b, so then that means the next tag will be talking about slot 0. It says tag, display name, drop shield. So it's just testing if you have an item drop shield in slot 1. Now the reason I am doing this for slot 1 only is because I don't want you to just be able to go flick through all your effects at once and then be able to use them all at one time. So what will happen now is it will go on to power these two. Now I've laid this out actually quite cleverly, so it's facing south, I believe, yes. And that means this command will be powered just before this command, like the tiniest bit, or at least I believe so, because that is what is happening to me. But if you want to be safe and you don't know which way you're facing or whatever, you could just put this small line of commands one block over and put a repeater in between them. And that will definitely ensure that you have it the right way around. So what this will do is it will first off go into here, and it will run this command. Now this is execute @p squigglies. So it just has executing at the player. Fill this area that I have laid out here from 2 to 2 to 2 minus 2, nothing minus 2. So that's just an area around the player where the shield will be. Minecraft, and so guys, we're here at the drop shield, as you can see. Now this command here is just like the one we used before. You can skip this if you've seen this command a lot, which I suspect you have done if you have watched the previous 2 videos. So this is testing for @p selected item slot 0. So it's testing if you have selected the first slot in your inventory. Trust me, when it says slot 0, it actually means slot 1. Minecraft's a little weird like that. I don't know why, but he just kind of thinks so. That should be called slot 0, it sounds better, I guess. So now it is testing that if the item in slot 0, which means inventory slot 0b, tag, display, name, drop shield. Now you're going to have to actually type these all out from looking at the video, because I will probably won't have room for all of the commands in the description, like when I tried last time about some thing which got corrupted and then I couldn't film it again. But what will happen now, after that is powered, when you do have the drop shield in your first slot, it will activate this command. So what will happen is it will execute @p fill a 3x3 a 6x6x3 area around them with Minecraft stained glass 11, which is the blue stained glass, replacing Minecraft air. Now what that will do is it will encase them in glass. However, we don't want them to suffocate in that glass or whatever. So what we are then going to do is also bring a comparator output here and fill a 4x4x2 area around them, I believe, with air. So it's just hollowing out that area. So that is what this command does here to Minecraft stained glass 11. The reason we have these is so that you can't use it to clip through your map and destroy blocks. So that is how that works. This then goes on to power this command, which will execute at the player, and it is affecting all players in a radius of 4. In fact, I may affect this to all entities. Therefore, if you're playing on a single player world, you can maybe affect villages and maybe people who are meant to be your teammates. That'd be pretty cool. In a radius of 4 with 614, which is the instant health, and it is doing it for 1 second with a strength of 4, which is just enough to heal about any player to max health. Then it will go across these repeaters for a long time. You can kind of customize how long you want this. And then we have this, which is filling a 15 by 15 by 15 by 15 by 15 by 15 area, also known as a 30 by 30 by 30, in Minecraft Air, only replacing Minecraft Stained Glass 11. so that it's not going to fill anything apart from drop shields in the vicinity of 30 blocks. So that is how that works. We'll now move on to our active camouflages. Here we go. So it's just fits in this nice neat little box here. You can set it up just as I did. However, you probably can compact this section a lot. I built this a long time ago before many of the updates. So now we're going to go on to this command, which is going to be the same as before. However, we are looking for an item named active camo, of course, this time. What will happen is we'll get a repeater output from here, which is just affecting the player with ID 14, which is invisibility, for 4 seconds with a power of 255, which is the maximum power you can output. And we are going to put true here, which will stop the particles around them from spawning and telling everyone, oh, he's here, look, here are the invisibility particles that you get whenever you get any potion effect. Also, this comparator will turn on, and this repeater, which is on 4 ticks, will then come around and power this line, going over here, down here, through this 1 tick repeater, and power this whole circuit. Now you may think, oh wow, this must be really complicated, there is a lot of command blocks. Honestly, it's not. This is all the same thing, and all it's doing is it's executing at player particle explode. Here are my parameters, 0.5, 0.5, 0.5, 0.1, 0.1, 0.1, 0.1, 0.021 at P. So that is just these copied every time. Now you can straight up copy that command into your world, because that will work every time. You're just going to put this in a long line here. I have this on a line of 5 because we have the no ticks, 1 tick, 2 tick, 3 tick, 4 tick. And then we're going to put a line of repeaters behind them, all on 4 ticks, and put a line of command blocks behind them. And that's how that's going to work. Then what will happen is, this is given an output to these repeaters. Oh, that's the first time I got that wrong today. And it will then power this whole circuit again. So it's just going to play the smoke particle effect for quite a while. And then what will happen after that is your effect will run out, and you'll, well, not have any more invisibility. And that is how that works. So guys, that is it for part 3, I believe, of the Halo Reach Armour ability video. So you can go and check out the previous video if you haven't already, to check out Armour Lock and Evade. We just looked at the active cammo and drop shield. And you can also check out my first video for jump pack, hologram and sprint. Now the link to that video will be in the very top of the description, so you can go check that out there. But guys, that is all we have time for today. If you did like the video, do leave a like, it's very appreciated. And of course, subscribe for more Minecraft content. Do comment down below on what you'd like to see next time. But guys, that is all we have for today. Hope you liked the video. We only have one thing left to say, we all know that. Yeah, goodbye.